Imagine having to leave your home within minutes and only having a trash bag to put your belongings into. That's what so many kids who are abruptly entering the foster care system are experiencing every day. Here in Boise, though, one local doctor is trying to ease that pain by giving these children something to call their own. Our Shira Matsuzawa is here now with a look at his nonprofit. Shira?
Gretchen, I'll introduce you to Dr. Matthew Cox in just a moment. He says when children leave their homes and have to carry that trash bag from foster home to foster home, their world is forever changed. And so through his nonprofit, he hopes he's making a small difference in a child's life on what is a very traumatic day for most. Every day, children are taken from their homes and put into foster care for a variety of reasons, many with only a few belongings and whatever they're able to carry in a trash bag. Which is why Dr. Matthew Cox, a child abuse pediatrician, as well as the medical director of St. Luke's Children at Risk Evaluation Services, or CARES, started a nonprofit to change that.
So they've been through some type of trauma, be that physical abuse or be that severe neglect or exposure to drugs or a toxic environment. So they've had a rough life to begin with, and now they're having to go to live with strangers. This is a little way to give them joy on a very terrible, very difficult day.
Dr. Cox and his spouse Jason started Jessica's Trunk with the idea that children heading into foster care can have luggage of their very own, something they can put their new belongings in and carry with pride as they head into the foster care system. They named the nonprofit after Jason's sister, who passed away.
Jessica's Trunk started because my spouse and I both work in the area of kids who have been abused or neglected, and we realized that this was a need.
And it's not just a suitcase. Through the CARES program, donors have also given clothes, blankets, toys, and personal hygiene products like a toothbrush and shampoo.
Kids who are taken out of their home sometimes have no clothes that they leave their home with, and it's things they haven't had recently or ever, potentially. So it's just the joy on their faces as they wheel out of the office with the bag of their very own. It just makes a big impact, both on them, but also on all of the professionals.
In just the last year, both men have raised $1,700 for Jessica's Trunk, and they've done it in a unique way, by making, then selling soap. The campaign is called Cleaning Up for Foster Kids. Dr. Cox sells the soap for donations, then all of the money raised goes toward buying suitcases. In just the last 7 months, Dr. Cox says they've given out 42 suitcases.
Helping these kids really is what keeps me doing what I do on a daily basis. It's hard to work with kids who've been traumatized, and everyone that I know who does this kind of work has good days and they have bad days, and we long for the good days, but unfortunately bad days are more common. Having a brief moment of a smile on a bad day can make all the difference, and hopefully that's what we're able to provide.
Dr. Cox goes on to tell me making soap gives him an outlet that helps him personally and professionally. And in the last year, he's made about 120 batches of soap, and a typical batch is between 10 and 20 bars of soap. So that's close to 1,500 bars of soap that he's made. Right now, Jessica's Trunk primarily helps children in Ada and Canyon County, but he hopes to eventually grow throughout the state and help even more children. Gretchen.
All right, thanks for sharing that with us, Shira.